Hello. Several of our 9 new artists today painted themselves holding things. A pair of glasses, a tissue, a wooden doll, a pet cat. But can they hold their nerve during our 4-hour painting challenge? Let's find out. It's a brand new episode of Portrait Artist of the Year. In the last heat, Jenna Waldron triumphed with her intriguing portrait on wood panel of historian Lucy Worsley.
You always dream like stuff like this can happen, but when it actually happens, it just feels a bit surreal.
So who will be the 6th artist to earn a place in the semi-final? Taking part in today's heat are Glenn Gashi, a genetics graduate living in London; Minju Kim, a professional artist living in Enfield; Jason Monroe, a Brighton-based senior print designer; Julia Carl, an East London-based freelance graphic designer; and August Lamb, a creative professional based in London.
I've thought about this moment so much that now that I'm in it, I'm having trouble discerning reality from my prediction about what this would be like.
Joining them are Sophia Lascari, a bakery manager and barista living in South London; Erin de Borca, a retired teacher turned full-time artist based in Dublin; Jack Gavin, a theatre manager from London; and Helen Lee Robinson, a freelance painter and illustrator from Glasgow.
I've never drawn in a restricted time before, only in school and exams. I'm just worried that I've forgotten how to draw, but I'm hoping that's not true.
They're each in the running to win a £10,000 commission to paint multi-award-winning broadcaster Lorraine Kelly for the permanent collection at the Portrait Gallery in Edinburgh. Deciding which artist will go through to the semi-final are the judges: portrait artist Taishan Schierenberg, art historian Kate Bryan, and curator Kathleen Soriano. Always an exciting moment to get a glimpse for the first time at the work of the artists, and a cracking start. Does this deliver?
I mean, it's a very intriguing painting. There's a really interesting tension between what's real, what's illusion, and then the storyline that permeates the whole thing.
And it's almost as if, you know, is the real face the face that's on the doll or the face that's on the character?
Right, and then to this detailed gem.
It's this strange amalgam of hyper-realism that then sort of tips off into this surrealism where the clouds are starting to disintegrate. He's able to marry all these different styles to make something believable.
Now then, the scowl and the pussycat.
We do really have a double portrait. Do you feel like at any moment the cat is going to wriggle free?
What I find so compelling is the size of it. I mean, you're really drawn in, and this romantic, melancholic head, so beautifully painted.
Here's something sort of reduced to simple shapes.
It's incredibly thoughtful and probably very, very slow, because every single geometric shape feels like it's fulfilled a really important purpose.
It's a very attractive little thing.
I'm always interested when we come across watercolour that treats watercolour in a sort of untraditional way. It's a very fluid medium. And here, the artists use it to really construct things. So an interesting artist to have on today.
This is quite fabulous. You understand those tiles really clearly, and the very careful placement of objects. And then eventually you come to this really well-observed portrayal of a sitter.
What's happening here?
This is a moment where you really don't want to present yourself to the world. And it's beautiful, the way the drawing comes from the shirt into the fingers.
It does just feel like you sort of stumbled into someone blowing their nose. I mean, it almost comes with its own soundtrack.
And there's lots going on here, isn't there?
There's something so sort of domestic and ordinary at the heart of a painting which has got lots of extraordinary things in it. And I think it's the combination of those two things that holds this together.
And finally, this very small, very dark portrait.
Yeah, the size is one of the great virtues, but also the use of black and the way it falls into the V-neck. And then on top of it all, the weight of those glasses, that brings you into the 21st century.
That and the 20 piercings.
Yes, I did, yeah.
It's something you want to take home, slip in your pocket, and it's about the right size as well, isn't it?
Don't take it home, don't slip it in your pocket. Artist, your sitter is a former lioness who made history at the 2022 Euros. We're delighted to have her on side. It's Jill Scott. Hello, how you doing? Have a seat. How you doing?
Yeah, very good, thank you. Very good.
You got the blue memo then?
I know.
So this is your home for the day?
Yeah.
We asked you to bring in something that meant something to you.
Yeah, I have my Euros medal, so from the Euros 2022.
It was great. What great memories for us all. And what are you doing at the moment, Jill?
I've been doing a bit of the punditry for the football. I've been doing a League of Their Own podcast. Basically, I drink coffee and talk about football, which is the perfect job. I am a bit of a chatterbox. So
Oh, chat away. The more you chat, the more they get to know who you are.
OK, I'm excited.
Your sitter is a queer community leader and fashion designer who's collaborated with the likes of Beyoncé, Madonna and Lady Gaga, among others. Please welcome the hugely creative Lyle Hakaraya.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
Fantastic look.
Thank you.
I mean, you've gone pink. We've got pink back here. Is pink
Exactly.
a colour you like?
I suppose because I run a venue which is all about queer identities, pink is like a huge colour for our community, so pink it is.
Pink it is. Lyle, tell us about the object you brought with you.
So the objects are called tokai, and it's part of my Māori heritage. Anything that's made within our culture becomes part of our identity.
Wonderful. Oh, well, I hope you have a good day, and I'll leave you to your artist.
Thank you.
Artist, your sitter is the chief restaurant critic at the Evening Standard, so let's hope your portraits cater to his tastes. It's author and MasterChef star, Jimmy Famarewa.
How you doing? Hello, lovely to meet you. I'm Jimmy. Jason. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hi.
All right?
Oh, wow, look at this.
So welcome.
Thanks.
How are you feeling about this whole thing?
Good, just a normal day. Very normal. No, I'm excited.
Yeah, well, I mean, today you are the object of a lot of critical gazes. They'll all be staring at you.
Yeah, tables are turned. There'll probably be chefs rubbing their hands, like, enjoying this.
What have you got with you today?
So this is a kind of traditional West African palm frond broom. My mum bought me this one, so it really kind of reminds me of home.
Well, there you go. 3 artists, 1 great sitter. Let's hope one of you gets a 5-star review from Jimmy at the end of the day.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Artists, the time has come. You have 3 fabulous sitters and 4 hours in which to paint them. Good luck. Your time starts now.
Do you mind if you start taking some photos?
No, please go ahead.
Can you make a little smile?
I'm quite smiley.
I'm not going to do a full-length piece. I'm just going to do a head because
It's
for
portrait.
4 hours.
Thank you so much. I don't know whether to smile, but then 4 hours of smiling might be a lot.
Have you chosen your spot?
Yeah, I've
Yeah?
got my spot. I'm looking at the fire exit, so if you see us running out of it...
Jill is really warm and friendly, and I can feel she's trying to accommodate us. So you're looking at your spot?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as you don't move your ear.
My ear?
Yeah.
I think that'd be a party trick, wouldn't it?
Recently retired Erin de Borca worked for 20 years as a teacher in Spain. Her self-portrait immortalises her bathroom to remind her of her favourite room after she put her house up for sale.
Erin, we've given you a set and a sitter covered in blue.
Yeah.
Which, judging by your self-portrait, you don't mind blue, do you?
I love blue. That's my colour.
Fantastic. But you're not starting with blue.
I'm going to start with the flesh tones.
Yeah.
I'm using green for the...
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Flesh
I
tones.
know,
She started with
green.
green, yes.
I've just been on holiday. Do I look
Yeah.
green?
Now, Jill's likeness. I mean, it's quite early on in the process.
Yeah, I'm trusting it'll emerge.
But generally, you'd be painting from life.
Yeah, I think you get more of the person.
I think so too.
August. I'm impressed to see you've got Lyle printed not just once, but twice.
3 times.
Oh, sorry, how could I miss? No screens.
Yes, I struggle with how digital art has become, and I try to avoid that as much as possible while I'm working.
August Lamb is a singer, writer and self-taught oil painter. She loves painting hands and chose to make hers the focus of her self-portrait.
Your submission was, I think, our first ever of its kind. Your face sort of buried in the tissue, but obscures the face.
I mean, the funny thing is you guys actually don't know whether I can paint a mouth at this point. I don't have much of an ego around painting because I'm very new to it. So I knew that I wanted to do the hands today because hands are just so exciting for me.
And what about the object? Are you going to include what they
I could
brought?
potentially, if I have time, that painting, the one I submitted, I came back once a week for maybe 3 weeks and edited it.
Do you feel like you need that distance to be able to edit? Because you're not going to get it today, really.
Well, I could go away for the rest of my life and come back. So I'm never going to be able to see it clearly. Might as well just finish it today.
August, you're a great philosopher. I think you're going to have a very good day.
This is a very crucial part for me. I use acrylic because it's quite simple to use. All you need is just color and water, and when it dries, you can try different things with other layers.
Professional artist Minju Kim created her self-portrait as a critique of overconsumption during the 2020 national lockdown.
You've got Jimmy gazing off over your shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know, I just want to express a general smiley face.
And you also get that sort of sense of someone thinking, don't you, when you leave that gap?
Yeah, I just want to keep looking at his face and just try to figure out if I missed anything, if there's anything to fix before I actually get on colouring.
When we see you play with the background, are you going to introduce any of the stripes or geometric shapes?
I was thinking about it because I really like the contrast of the background colour and his face, which is like quite warm colours.
Well, it's looking really strong. So
Thank you.
Well done.
Jack, we've given you Lyle, who, can I just say, is not unadjacent to the way you look. Does it help you in this portrait?
I think it could, but maybe just on a subconscious level. It would have been nice to do a full figurative piece, but I just cannot do that in 4 hours.
Jack Gavin works in the London theatre industry, and his wig and makeup are a nod to his theatrical background.
Now, the colour you're working on is very different.
Yeah, I use blue for people with lighter skin tones. You know, there is a lot of blue in the face veins. It does inform things.
But is the pink, will that come in, or are you going to use this cooler purpley pink there?
I will put the background in as pink, but I'll put that in last. Okay. And then check it works well with the tones in the face and adjust if I need to slightly.
You've obviously got a system going here. Did you practice for this?
I did about 11 portraits in the last few weeks. So I've been clocking in around 3.5.
That is impressive. It's a lovely start.
Thank you, Ty.
The artists are now almost an hour into the competition. August, how's it going?
It goes from, you know, this is great, I'm gonna be done in no time. I'm just gonna be sitting around reading a novel. And then it goes to like, oh no, I need to start over. This is awful.
Slightly slow, but I think it's okay. I think I got the figure right so far, and I'm gonna go for a little bit more details on eyes, nose, mouth, and then just crack on with the colors.
There's a lot of work ahead, so I'm just putting in some background to make me feel like I've covered more.
It's the start of the second hour for both the artists and today's sitters. Restaurant critic Jimmy Famarewa, community arts leader and designer Lyle Hakaraya, and former professional footballer Jill Scott.
Jill seems like a really nice person, and I have a great deal of respect for athletes at her level. I can see that a great deal of effort goes into what she does, and I respect passionate people.
London-based Glenn Gashi graduated with a science degree, where studying anatomy helped him with proportion in his art. The imagined scene of his self-portrait is inspired by the Albanian landscapes he saw when visiting family.
Hello, Glenn. You gave us the lovely square in your submission. Here you've gone for a more traditional portrait style, slightly longer. Is that because you're going to give us more of the body in a sense?
I wanted to do something bigger and challenge myself in a way.
OK. I mean, you're challenging me at the moment with these enormous pencils. I find them quite threatening. I've never seen one quite this long. What does that allow you to do?
When I was just started drawing, I was often quite, impatient. And so by doing this in a way, I have to take care with the pencil, or otherwise it breaks. Yeah.
OK.
So it's like forces patience upon you, basically, in a way.
I think you've got the likeness down really, really well.
Thank you.
Jason, I saw you looking a lot earlier. I saw you drawing a lot earlier on. Hasn't been that long painting.
No, I think the painting generally for me is normally faster, which is why I spend so long in the drawing stage.
Yeah,
so hopefully I can get it all in the right place, and then I can just enjoy and have fun making marks.
Jason Monroe is a fashion print designer based in Brighton. His self-portrait, painted in acrylic on plywood, is created from a photograph he took of himself one night once his children had gone to bed.
I love your colour palette. In your submission, there was this gorgeous kind of slate quality to all of the tones that you use with the lilacs. How do you feel about colour today for Jimmy?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it good? You can say if you don't like it.
No, the orange was a worry for me. I don't tend to go into that world so much.
I love the way that you see Jimmy's face. I mean, it really is this kind of exercise in reduction and reassembly, that process.
Yeah, that is pretty much, exactly the kind of thing that I like, trying to focus on planes and just find little pools of colour that are really interesting, and then just try and use that to bring out the form and structure of the head.
Well, I'm pleased to hear that the paint is quite fast, and I can see it's going on fast. I can see you're raring to get on with it. Yeah,
hopefully.
So, Helen, you're working from a tablet?
Yes, just to check proportions. I'm trying to work both from life and from the tablet, and just have it as a safety sort of thing.
Lyle's a fantastic sitter. They're really putting the work in to give you what you need.
Really great, very focused and in the zone.
Helen Lee Robinson is a full-time artist from Glasgow. Her self-portrait was painted in oils, and she hoped that making it pocket-sized would create a sense of intimacy. The self-portrait was not in this medium.
No, I just thought with this time constraint, I wouldn't be able to do that to the best of my ability.
It's a great look of strength and vulnerability.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm trying to get. And I think pencil's quite good at that because it's quite a delicate, gentle medium.
Well, good luck. We're all behind you.
Thank you.
Literally, in the case of people watching.
Yeah.
Each of today's sitters have brought along an item that reflects something about themselves.
So, Jill, I see you brought along a bauble of some kind. What is this thing?
So this is my most prized possession, really. It's a medal from the Euros win in 2022.
And that was a big team thing, wasn't it,
Yeah.
really? And you're sitting here today completely on your own.
Yeah, this is so out of my comfort zone. I hate time on my own. I hate to be alone with my own thoughts, and I hate staying still.
Oh, right. OK, well, it ticks all those boxes for you. You're going to have 3 wonderful portraits to choose from. Do you have an idea already where you see this painting going?
I do own a coffee shop, so I'm thinking it could go in there.
I can't wait to see it in its home eventually. I'll come up to Manchester to have
Yes,
a coffee.
definitely. You can have a flat white for free.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Jimmy, you've brought an object with you to sort of tell a bit about who you are.
Yes.
Talk to us about this.
I keep asking myself, why did you bring a raggedy broom?
Now you're sat right next to it, yeah.
But I think these brooms are such a totem of my childhood and upbringing. Nigerian heritage, born in the UK, but this to me just feels like a vestige of like tradition and culture and remembering kind of who you are.
It's beautifully made.
Yeah, there's an elegance to it. Hopefully it'll inform what they come up with.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Well, you're giving off nothing but like kind of warm, angelic vibes.
Lyle, I think the juxtaposition of you as a 21st century person choosing something that is obviously prehistoric, rather strange and intriguing.
When objects are made within Māori culture, they become living beings. So these are kind of worshipped as ancestors. They had a practical use, so tokai are axe heads.
You're saying that from something useful it becomes symbolic of something else then?
Yeah, especially when it's made within culture.
Can I ask about your beautiful necklace?
The ponamo, the tike, hei tike, is pieces like this again become symbolic and become very resonant within culture because I will pass this on to my family.
Well, it's a very interesting insight and I hope the artists pick up on it.
Yeah.
It's still in the early stage, and there's always a creepy stage of painting watercolors a portrait. I need a little bit more time actually to build up the layers, and I feel like I'm a little bit behind.
Watercolorist and freelance graphic designer Julia Carl enjoys the challenge of working with bright colours. Her self-portrait marks her return to painting after a 6-month break.
Julia, you had something really strong and then more recently it sort of disappeared, but I see it coming back.
So I'm always calling it the ghost stage or the ugly stage.
Oh.
Because I'm starting slow and the last basically 30 minutes can make the painting.
The background at the moment is still very, very white, and of course it works well with his white T-shirt.
I usually have a piece of paper colored in the background and just put it on and see if it works. I feel like the orange can be very aggressive.
But why is the orange aggressive when that acid yellow in your self-portrait isn't?
It's honestly just my gut feeling usually.
Okay. Well, it's very exciting for me because I get to go away and come back and it's going to be completely transformed just by the introduction of a background.
Probably.
I feel like I have a lot to cover and I have a lot of time for it. In this hour, I will try to fill in as much of the face as possible so I have time to do the background, do the hair, accessories, and then deep in the details if I need to.
A recent art school graduate, Sophia Lascari, wanted her self-portrait to reflect a thoughtful and peaceful state of mind, and chose to feature her constant companion, Apricot.
Sophia, what's the game plan? Any idea of what's going to happen with the background?
Make it blue.
Blue, yeah?
Yeah.
And then what about the flourishes that we saw in your self-portrait, those lovely little kind of gestural marks and moments? Are you going to add anything like that today, or are you going to stick quite closely to a kind of
I will try to improvise, because you never know what will happen at the end of the day and how you will feel. But for now, I'm just thinking to get the blues in, and we'll see how I will get them in.
Yeah. Good, well, I feel like you're a speeding train, so I'll jump off at the next station.
Thank you so much.
The artists are nearing the halfway stage of the competition.
I'm at where I wanted to be within that time limit, so there's some tricky bits to come, but touch wood, happy at the minute.
My portrait is probably about halfway. It's coming together. I mean, yeah, it could still go wrong. One slip and there's going to be a big mistake to fix.
I still need to implement the medal, and so I'm a bit worried about the time, but I'm pushing that back to the back of my head.
Halfway through the challenge, and the artists are in the zone, creating their portraits of MasterChef judge Jimmy Famurewa, designer Lyle Hakaraya, and former Lioness footballer Jill Scott.
Erin, have you ever done life drawings?
Yeah, of course.
So how long does the person sit there naked?
Until they get cold.
I wonder how much money you get paid. You'll see us next week like this.
It felt as if a lot of the artists were slow to get going this morning.
There was a lot of drawing at the beginning of the day, and I think people were getting the foundations and the structures in. So hopefully that slow start means a speedy finish.
I always feel disappointed when we have an athlete or a sports person that the body is not fully there because that's the tools of their trades.
Jill's essentially the ultimate team player. You know, she's got her team of artists and she's quietly sort of supporting each one of them.
Looking at Glenn's self-portrait, he's fascinated by detail, and that's how he's going about his work.
Yeah, I was a bit worried at the beginning of the day, but now you're starting to see the complexity and the deep shadows, particularly in the way he's filming Jill's hair on her face, and you're thinking, oh, OK, I'm getting a bit of a glimpse of what's to come.
Sophia, very focused.
Yeah, Sophia's incredibly focused. The eyes are phenomenal. They are so sharp. But I'm waiting for her to introduce these other, often imaginary elements that she creates. Because at the minute, it's just a very static head.
Erin is having good banter with Jill.
I think as the only artist there's working from life, she's having to communicate with Jill, keep still. And once it's pinned down, hopefully there will be a softening, because at the moment it is quite brutal.
Jimmy, in front of that blaze of orange, but he seems to have the sort of face that people can capture a likeness of.
I really like what Julia did at the beginning of the day when it was looser, and I sort of feel like I'm losing Jimmy at the moment. It's getting blander, and maybe everything will be layered on as we move forward.
I loved Minju's narrative oddity in her self-portrait. Are we missing something without that little twist?
Interesting that you should think that Minju hasn't caught a strangeness. I think her Jimmy portrait is quite disturbing in that Jimmy's smile has been so accentuated. So it is in keeping with what she does.
Jason earlier on felt quite nervous. Has he settled?
It's difficult for Jason because he has got a very particular style that means every mark exists as it goes down, more or less. The colours have to be pre-blended, but he is doing a fantastic painting.
Lyle looks incredible.
What a gift of a sitter. I mean, they're really present. They've made an effort for their artists. And I think all three artists are responding. Helen's taken a long time, but I think she's coming good. I'm worried that she will run out of time, but at the moment, what's there is absolutely stunning.
But we're only getting their head.
Yeah.
But August is giving us something different.
August is doing a great job. I mean, she really enjoys the act of painting.
And Lyle is there in this sort of elongated form, right at the top, right the way down to the bottom. And you've got all the right elements. And I think the paint is just gorgeous. The colours are gorgeous. It's doing really, really well.
Jack came with a very clear game plan and a timetable. Is that squeezing a bit of spontaneity and life out of the process?
I think he's sort of taking so much care and pain and attention on Lyle's face that I find it doesn't really connect with the day. And I just wonder if the introduction of that pink might help. That's what I'm holding out for.
I feel like I've made connections because I've never had someone stare at my face for 4 hours before. You can see Sophia and Glenn are in the zone, and Erin keeps looking at us as if to say, I'm working on your eyes, Jill, and I'm like... So, yeah, it is difficult.
I'm so intrigued to see what they come up with in 4 hours. I'm not really worried that they show a side of me that I don't see, because, you know, you're not always looking at yourself, hopefully.
I've been very good and I've not sneaked a peek. I feel like I am having to, sit on my hands and stop myself from trying to get a little hint. I'm genuinely excited about what's going to happen when they flip around those easels.
Staying well out of your way, August. What's left for the rest of the afternoon?
I think I need to untape these and then do the background and then see how I feel about it.
What benefit do you have by keeping them at this stage?
I chose the flesh tones to harmonize with the background from the beginning. So I chose flesh tones that were very pink, and specifically the pink of the background. I'm pretty satisfied with what I have so far.
Jason, your Jimmy's looking near completion.
Yeah, I think I'm getting there. I was a little bit concerned by the orange background, but it went down really well. It's definitely that bit of character that I was looking for.
You've done an interesting thing where you've worked from dark to light. So where you've left the white is actually where the highlights on Jimmy's head are.
Something about that white shining through, for me, it just makes the painting feel like magic.
And it's looking good.
Jack, so I see that you've got pink on your brush.
Yeah, I'm just putting in the pink now.
How's that going?
It is starting to throw some things out in the face, but I'll have enough time to go in and fix those and put those back in, hopefully.
Good luck.
Currently, I'm working on the necklace. Because my portrait is all in pencil, I thought the necklace and the feathers were striking things to really show personality. It's quite delicate, so you can do one layer and you can pick up the lights and darks, but it's also quite fine, so you can get all the details.
I will finish some of the details of the shirt especially, and I just started the background, so I'm gonna have to wait until it's dry to continue. It's pretty much the don't touch his face moment.
There's still some things to do, so I'm anxious about the time. I need to hurry up.
The competition is nearly over for sitters Jimmy Famarewa, Lyle Hakaraya and Jill Scott. Hi, Erin. You two have been having a good crack.
Yeah, we have. I kind of let her know who's boss here.
Right. I could learn a thing or two.
Well, you're next. Can you leave me in to do this?
Are you itching to get on?
Absolutely. This
All right,
is the
okay.
last hour.
All right.
Thank you.
Quite tough, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
I feel like I could stop now and maybe should, but I'm gonna keep going in the hopes that I can improve this a little bit before done.
Hopefully I have enough time to finish it up properly. I hope Jimmy likes it too.
Artists, you have 5 minutes left.
I'm pretty much done. I'm just tweaking things now.
I think I'll finish, but it won't be how I wanted to finish. I think I got the face right, and it looks like her, and that's the main thing I wanted to do.
Artists, that's it. Your time is up. Put down your brushes and pencils and step away from your tables. With the painting challenge over, the finished portraits will be revealed to the sitters, who'll choose just one to take home. So, MasterChef, does it feel like the ball's on the other foot a bit?
Oh, massively, yeah. I prefer to just be off eating nice food.
Feeling a bit tense?
A little bit, yeah.
Excited?
It's normal to feel like on the edge of a heart attack. I don't know why I feel so tense.
Well, let's do it. Artists, please turn your easels.
Oh, my God, wow.
3 of you looking at us.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Let's take a closer look.
I love how vibrant it is. It really pops. You've really captured something in that kind of half smile, which I recognise. So, yeah, well done. It's lovely. This is mind-blowing. It's so impressive. I was doing my hair this morning and I was like, good luck, guys. But you've just captured it. Yeah, really, really well done. It's really wonderful. I love that you've kind of broken it down and almost like reassembled it. There's movement to it. It's really, really beautiful.
Well done, Jason. Thank you. So, Jimmy, it's decision time.
Wow. Genuinely, I'm finding this really difficult because I love them all. But I think the one that I'm most drawn to is Minju.
How have you held up 4 hours?
Oh, people will be thinking you've just sat there for 4 hours, but it's hard work. It is hard work.
There you go. A professional athlete says that. Well then, artist, can I ask you please to turn your easels?
Wow. Wow. They're incredible. They all actually really look like me.
Right, should we have a closer look?
Yeah, let's go. I can't believe you've done that with a pack of pencils. Wow. I love how you've put the medal around my neck. That was very creative.
Yeah.
You've made us look better than I do in real life, actually, so I'll take that. The detail on that is amazing. And even, like, the necklace and everything, that is so good. I think you've really captured my eyes. I sound like an artist there, don't I?
You do, yeah.
You've captured my eyes to
Captured your eyes.
perfection. My friend, Erin, that is so real. I feel like that's my punditry face.
Oh,
when
really? That
when
you're
I'm
professional?
Serious,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like if I put paint on a canvas, well, it obviously wouldn't look anything like that.
Well, Erin's not scored many goals for England, so or Ireland. So.
I really like that.
Right, Jill, you can take one back with you.
Oh, this is so difficult. I think you've all worked so hard. But I'm going to go for Sophia. Thank you.
Artists, can you please turn your easels?
Oh, wow. Wow. Amazing.
It's overwhelming, isn't it?
It is.
When you, yeah.
Wow, so much detail. And the pose as well, and the way that you have me looking, quite amazing. It's definitely not something I've seen in myself before.
That direct gaze has a strength, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't know how to compartmentalise all of those. You've got the detail, you've got the likeness, and of course the colour as well. And I'm loving that huge hair. It's great. Wow. Much more angular, much more plates of light and texture, and looking kind of quite powerful, but in a completely different way to Helen's. That's great.
So, Lyle, you get to take one home with you.
Okay. My daughter's here. This is going to end up being in her house. Do you want to come out to? Which one would you like?
This is too much for me to pick.
Okay. For you, I am going to pick
Helen. The artists can now enjoy a breather, while the judges take a closer look at the work they've produced today.
What I think Erin's captured of Jill is a real sense of her strength. And you can see a twinkle in her eye, which she definitely has, but I'm not 100% convinced by the reference to the object.
I think what Sophia's done really beautifully is show an absolute determination in Jill's eye. I love the way that she holds her mouth. This is exactly how she held her mouth. Some artists are just so observant, so good at that, like how a person sits in repose.
I think Glenn, in his approach, he's reduced what he wanted to do today, and he was just happy to make a very beautiful portrait of Jill. I like the way he's introduced the medal, so he's found a narrative.
A moment of triumph for me today when Jack started painting the pink in. It's such a nice example of, like, you can't judge the painting till the 11th hour. It's just got such a great intensity and almost like the promise of the dress and the necklace.
You can feel the weight of it and pulling into the skin of the necks, and really it's very well observed.
I think this is beautifully composed, and to think that for most of the day she had bits of paper covering it up.
August has really sort of pushed the boat out, gone for the full figure. This is a fabulous bit of painting.
Helen's been really successful at making me forget that she's been drawing all day. There's something very direct, very honest, highly observant about this work. This was exactly as Lyle looked today. I'm really pleasantly surprised about what she was able to do.
It was miraculous watching Jason put down paint. And I love this idea of the white zip, as we called it, giving it this energy from behind.
He's a thoughtful artist, and he's given us a good rendition of Jimmy, I think. I think that slightly surreal nature that Minju brings to her work, she's possibly taken into Jimmy's expression, and actually it would have been better to separate the two slightly.
But then you look at the eyes, and these were exactly like Jimmy's eyes. Warm, open, communicating, interested.
I just love the way Julia makes watercolour work in a different way. The jacket is beautiful, that shadow on the white shirt, elements in the face. Other places I find it's gone a bit dull.
To be able to have conjured all of this and it just all looks so effortless is really remarkable.
That's what we expect from our artists, isn't it?
Nothing less than remarkable.
The judges must now choose a short list of 3.
Interesting day, dictated somewhat by the sitters and the artist's response on difficulty with them.
Actually, nearly all of what we're looking at here was a slow burn. And now you've got things that you think, oh, I can't believe I ever doubted them.
For me, there are actually only 3 that have really pulled through.
Wow, you're strict.
No, I do, and I think it is a very difficult environment, and we have to understand promise versus compromise.
Artists, congratulations on your efforts today. You've created some fantastic work. However, the judges have now selected their shortlist of 3. The first artist is Jack Gavin. The second artist is Jason Monroe. And the third artist is August Lamb.
It was a great experience, and I learned a lot from the other artists. They're all super talented, and I'm just super happy that Jimmy picked my painting.
So we bring today's chosen 3, and we put them alongside their submissions. How was today for you?
It was slow to begin with, but I think what we've got in front of us are 3 artists who adapted their styles well.
So talk me through your feelings on Jack.
I think he's a great colourist. I mean, if we look across it, there's a sense of colour in both those images, which is very delicate, but also very powerful. And we could see through those things that Jack is a good painter.
There's a very kind of lovely, frank quality to both paintings. And I think that's something that you either have or don't have.
Jason given us 2 heads, some similarities, but a different technique today.
It's very, very successful because he's so observant of each independent part of the painting. He knew exactly where he wanted to go. He knew exactly the process that was going to take him there.
Unfortunately, I think for him, there was almost too much light on Jimmy today. Yeah. So it means that you've got these really broad patches, but the tones are just beautiful.
And August, who gave us a very idiosyncratic submission.
There's a freshness and a liveliness to the portrait of Lyle that she made today. The submission is so precisely finished and polished and beautifully sort of layered together and what's the
blended?
Word? Blended, thank you.
That's okay, I'm here all week.
Okay. It's so beautifully sort of blended together.
Trying to talk to August today, she wasn't having any of it. She just wanted to paint. What I like about both paintings, there's a feeling that they both have, and it's almost August turning away from us and being in the painting.
I think I felt a bit concerned about halfway through the day, and then actually feel really delighted now.
Jack, Jason, August, you have done so well to get to this point, but only one of you can go through to the next stage. The artist the judges would like to see at the semi-final impressed them today with their focus and determination to see their vision through. And that artist is August Lamb.
Whoa, sorry, I'm freaking out. Oh my God. If I had to bet all of my money on what the result would be, that would have been my last choice.
August's painting was really amazing. She had the bravery to do a full-length piece, and it really paid off.
Oh God.
I'm in shock.
shock.
Yeah.
I think what makes August really exciting as an artist is the way in which she really works with a lot of paint. It's not just a flat surface, and that's really exciting. And a sitter like Lyle demands that you take on the full form. And there was a wonderful marriage of artist and sitter.
I'm someone who just started painting in the past year or two, and it feels like this is acknowledging that maybe I should keep going.
If you'd like to know more about the competition and the work of the artists featured in it, please go to skyartsartistoftheyear.tv.